Hey guys, Pokemon Alpha Sapphire video number 87. What's up? So right about now you're probably thinking, wait a minute, this isn't where he ended the last video. No, it is not. The last video, where did I end it? In like Fall Arbor Town or something like that? And this one I'm ending it here at the battle, or beginning it at the battle resort. I've done a lot of training on my team, which will be apparent here pretty soon. A lot of off-screen training just because in this video, I'm going to take on the Elite Four again. And guess what? They've gotten a lot stronger. So, yeah. I figured, you know what? For my next battle against the Elite Four, I need my team to be a little bit stronger. So, I've been training them. And actually, it didn't take very long to train them. I have the EXP share on, and then I was using the EXP power, or the EXP 0.0 power. So between that, or between those two things, getting my Pokemon up to the levels that I wanted them wasn't too difficult. But oh yeah, that little update thing came up. But anyway. Yeah, we're gonna go start taking on the Elite Four again. I got all my Pokemon leveled up to at least level 70. So here we go. So, the first person is Sidney, who uses Dark-type Pokemon. So I figured, you know what? I'm going to start off with a Bug-type, Mayfly, who, as you can see, is at level 70-something. It's level 70, just level 70. Most of my Pokemon are just at level 70. I think Wednesday is like a level 72 or something like that. If Mayfly had a stronger Flying-type move, that would be nice. I think Air Slash only has a power of like 65. But I really couldn't find a stronger flying type move for Mayfly. I don't know if Mayfly can learn Fly. I actually didn't even look to see if he can learn Fly. But Mayfly's special attack is just so, it's a lot better than its physical. So, I'm thinking like on Mayfly, Air Slash would probably still be stronger than Fly. Just because of that stat that it has. That was kind of the same boat with my Noctowl. You guys remember my very first playthrough, Pokemon Blaze Black, from like 4 years ago? The Noctowl I used in that one, like Air Slash was his strongest flying type move because of the way his stats were. Even if I had taught Fly to Noctowl, Air Slash would still do more damage. So. And this whole thing with the Elite Four, taking them on again, battling them on again, just made me realize how much of a beast Kyogre really is. Especially the Primal Kyogre. Once it's like, reverted back to its primordial reversion crap. Yeah, Kyogre's a beast. But I'm trying to think of what's going to happen going forward, because we are kind of starting to reach the end of the Let's Play. I thought there was a way to rematch the gym leaders. I mean, I definitely want to do that if there is a way to rematch the gym leaders. I think that'd be fun. I'm going to see if there's a way to rematch the gym leaders. The video after this, oh. I was gonna say, like, I didn't know Absol could learn Flamethrower, but it was actually Zoroark in disguise. But that doesn't matter because I still knocked it out, so that's awesome. Bug Buzz is actually a really good bug type move. I think it has like a power of 90, so I mean, yeah, Bug Buzz is a good move for any bug type Pokemon with a high special attack to use, like Masquerain. But I just wish there was another flying type move with a high special attack. I know Aeroblast is pretty good, but usually you only see that on like Lugia, you know. You know, whenever they release a new generation, they also release like new like Pokemon moves. So we need like a move, like a high special attack flying, or like a special flying type move with a high attack power for a Pokemon that, you know, just like your everyday flying type Pokemon like Mayfly could learn, or Masquerain could learn. So here's the real Absol. Oh, that this one can maybe evolve. It's like, check me out. I've got wings. Even though I can't fly. That was super effective, but close combat is super effectiver. Absol's like crap. Yay, we defeated Elite Four Sidney. And he's like, well, I lose again. I actually played this last night. I took on this Elite Four last night. And then when I got done, I was like, I'm tired. I'm not going to narrate it tonight. I'm going to do it tomorrow. But no, we are going to take on the entire Elite Four in this video. And then in the next video, we'll take on the champion again. And there'll be like a little after credits scene, just like there was before. This after credits scene isn't really as like important to the like storyline as the other one was. It's just kind of like a little fun thing that we'll do. And then after that, in the video after that, I think we're going to go on a little scavenger hunt of sorts, which should be fun. Yeah, a little scavenger hunt, that's right. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. But there's some stuff hidden around Hoenn that might be beneficial for us to find. Not really for me to find, because all the stuff that is beneficial for me to find, I actually made a point of finding it, but depending on what your team is and what Pokemon you're using, it may be beneficial to you guys. So we'll see. We've already found a bunch of them, and I'm going to go over those in that video as well. Anyway, just healed up my Pokemon. I didn't have any Pokemon faint in that first battle, which was nice. But anyway, now we're going to take on Phoebe, who uses Ghost-type Pokemon. I really don't have any Pokemon on my party who are like match up well against Ghosts, like as far as type is concerned. So I just say, you know what? Kyogre's my strongest Pokemon. I'm just going to put him up front, and we'll just take down these Ghost-type Pokemon with just brute force alone. So, same level, Kyogre and Banette here, both at level 71. Origin Pulse, neutral, not super effective, but Banette's still no match against the power of Primal Reversion or something like that. And all this rain too. Miss Magius. And this kind of goes back to what I said at the beginning of the video, that after, you know, rebattling the Elite Four in this rematch here, it basically just proves that Kyogre is indeed a beast. Wednesday's at 73. Chandelure. Why would you send out Chandelure right now? Like, oh, it's raining, and we're taking on this, like, overpowered water type. Let me send in a fire type to take this guy on. Ugh. I swear, sometimes the logic of the characters in this game is just I don't understand it. I'm not gonna lie. I just flat out don't understand it. Well done, Kyogre. Level 72. Dusknoir. Dusknoir's pressure. Look at how his like arms are like, look at my arms. They're like, Now I know Dusknoirs are usually pretty bulky. So, ooh, Thunder Punch. Ouch. That's why I used the Calm Mind, and now I'll go with the Origin Pulse and see what that does. Wow, still took him out in one hit. I wonder if it still would have taken him out in one hit, even without the Calm Mind. Drifblim is next. Ghost / Flying. Basically, it's a hot air balloon. So I know that there are hot air balloons in the Pokemon world. We all saw it in the episode with Butterfree, where Ash had to get rid of Butterfree. So here's my question: were hot air balloons modeled to look like Drifblim, or was Drifblim somehow like created from a hot air balloon, or not created, but like did Drifblim like somehow like, I don't know, because you know how there's some like Clink and Clang, like they like, oh yeah, this Pokemon like somehow freaking like developed out of all these gears and such. Was Drifblim one of those too? Like it was like an abandoned hot air balloon, and he just somehow like became a Pokemon. I don't know. Or is it just a coincidence that Drifblim looks like a hot air balloon? I don't know. Well, anyway, we defeated Phoebe there. That battle was not too difficult. Basically, yeah, Kyogre just owned that battle pretty much. So here, I've got Pokemon. This is 87, right? Yeah, 87. So here I've got the Alpha Sapphire 86, and I asked the question. Well, I didn't ask the question. I just said, "There's no question of the day. You know what to do." Azekiki Marcus said, "What do I do again?" I'm gonna assume that was your question. So what do? You asked me a question, which you did by saying, "What do I do again?" So yeah, you actually did the right thing. You asked me a new question. Uzumaki Menma's question was very interesting. If there were to be another brand new type introduced to the Pokemon world in future generations, what would you like it to be? That's actually a very good question. I have given thought to that in the past, and I don't know, to be honest with you. I really don't know. The whole fairy type thing, that one was kind of like, really fairy, because you know most of them are like, you know, like elements, like different earth elements, but then you've got like kind of the other ones like psychic, dark, ghost, stuff like that. You know, steel. What was the other one that came out with steel? Dark. Yeah, I said dark already. I don't know. I really don't know. That's really a good question. I always thought that poison didn't have enough things that it was strong against, but then they introduced the fairy typing, which is weak to poison. But poison, I think the only things that poison is strong against from an offensive standpoint are grass and fairy. So that being said, poison is more of a defensive type because it also has because there's also a lot of types that it resists. So, that being said, I always thought poison should be strong against bug types, because when you see a bug, what do you use? Well, you either step on it, or you spray it with, like, poison. I always thought poison should have been strong against bug types. But that's neither here or there. I guess where I was getting with that is that it would be something else that is weak to poison. You know? And whatever that is, it would also be strong against electricity, because electricity's only weakness is ground. So let's use your imagination, guys. And I'm gonna base this video's question of the day on Uzumaki Menma's question to me in the last video. If there were another type introduced in the future, what would it be? And if you don't know like exactly what the type would be, like what characteristics would you want it to have? And like I just said, the characteristics that I think I would want it to have would be weak to poison but strong against electricity, and then like some other stuff too. I've basically just been talking through this whole battle here against Glacia. Is this her last? No. Frost last. But Wednesday is now at level 74. Mega Wednesday. And today's Wednesday too. That's crazy. Bear tick. Gotta stick with Wednesday here. See what Wednesday can do against this Joker. Uh-oh. Because of Wednesday's dual typing, these ice type attacks are just neutral as opposed to resistant. Who the hell is that calling me? I do not know that number. It's a local number, but I don't know it. So I'm not going to answer it. If it's important, they will leave me a message. Well, her Glacia evolved. They did leave me a message. Oh, we'll see what they have to say. But yeah, so wait, this guy... So they all have at least one Pokemon on their team who can Mega Evolve. So she had Glacia, which evolves into the Mega Glacia, which if you guys remember from my... when I was playing the demo, the Alpha Sapphire Mega Ruby demo, I nicknamed my Glacia Evil Pac-Man. Just because I think that's what it looks. It looks like an evil Pac-Man. So there's that. So let's see. She had the Glacia, and then Phoebe had the Mega Sableye, and then Sidney had the Mega Absol. But yeah, going back to what I was saying about the types. If there was another type, another Pokemon type introduced, what do you think you would want it to be, or at least what characteristics would you have? I'm sure that like a new typing would have like more than one weakness or more than one strength that it's strong against, but I would at least like it to be like something that is weak to poison but strong against electricity. You know, something that's strong against electricity would be like a rubber type, you know, or but then that probably wouldn't be. That would probably be like another like defensive type Pokemon, you know, not weak to poison. I don't know. I don't even know what that type would be. Something that's weak to poison but strong against electricity. Anyway, here we are. We're battling Drake. Is that this guy's name? Drake? Like the sea captain looking guy? Anyway, he starts off with an Altari. I send in Turtwig first because Turtwig has a dragon type move, but isn't actually a dragon type unless you evolve him or Mega Evolve him, at which point he becomes a dragon type. But the fact that he sent in Altaria first, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna bring Turtwig back because that's a bad type. It's a bad type matchup for me. Having Turtwig against an Altaria. So we'll send in Kyogre. Because Kyogre basically just like owns everything. Now here, right here, is where I made like my big mistake of this video. I wasn't sure what a Dragalage was. I couldn't remember what it was. I knew it was a Gen 6 Pokemon. But I couldn't remember like exactly what it was. So I see this guy like, oh, okay. So yeah, this is a Dragon type. For whatever reason, I thought it was a Dragon/Water type. So I used the Dual Chop, which is, you know, super effective. And then he uses Sludge Wave, which is a Poison type move. And then I remembered, oh yeah, he is Dragon/Poison. Which again, puts Turtwig at another type disadvantage. The Dual Chop does take out the Dragalage, but his Poison Point gets the last laugh because now Turtwig is poisoned. Turtwig did at least go to level 72, which is nice. Excuse me. But the poison takes him out, so much for Turtwig. I believe Turtwig is actually the first Pokemon to faint so far in my Elite Four. I could be wrong, but I don't think I don't think that I am. Did Wednesday faint in the last battle? I don't know. I haven't had that many Pokemon faint in these Elite Four rematches. They were not as difficult as I thought they would be, to be honest. So, when Turtwig faints, I send in Ruby and I have her Mega Evolve. And, I have her use Dragon Pulse and just, you know, keep using Dragon Pulse. Because, I mean, these are all Dragon types. They're all weak to Dragon type moves. Ruby, you know, is a legendary, so, you know, strong. It's, also Mega Evolved legendary, so, you know, really freaking strong. Got that Haxorus. You know, I made a point in this game to catch all the legendary Pokemon that I could. Except Groudon, just because, well, I guess you can't catch it in Alpha Sapphire, but I guess I could have traded it over for my Mega Ruby. But in Pokemon X, you can actually catch the original legendary bird trio, Zapdos, or Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. And I never did that. I never did that in Pokemon X. I may have to go back and try and do that. You're supposed to, like, the process to catch them is actually kind of, I don't want to say difficult, but it's a little tedious. Like, I think you have to run into the Pokemon in the wild, like, a specific amount of times, and then it'll show up in some cave, and you can go battle it there and catch it. But anyway, we're kind of getting to the end of this video here, so answer the question of the day about what future Pokemon types you would like to see. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like, leave a comment. Next time we will battle Steven. See ya. Bye.